Alright. Shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and wake up the lost sheep of Israel, the 12 tribes, with the so-called Negro, Native American Indians, so-called Latino Hispanic. So with that, first and foremost, we want to give our honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors and blessings to the elders, the apostle of Great Millstone, the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, for the elders, the apostle on down, for waking us up to the woods not true for understanding, through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom to the Fu'ak, you mean the brothers, one pushing their truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, where we might be scattered abroad. Shalom to the Fu'ak, who I believe as well, me the sister, one repent, come back to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah in these latter days. Shalom to the kids and children, who the Lord going to deliver also in these times to come. So with that, say shalom.
Shalom.
All right, what we tying up into today, basically going to Thanksgiving. As you can see today, everybody out and about, feeling good, ready to eat turkey, ham, what that is, chitlins, right. So
It's
right,
really gluttony, really.
done. So basically, we finna condemn this pagan holiday, right? And I'm gonna start off because when it gone to the Native American Indian, they are the Israelites, the northern tribe. You have a southern tribe and a northern tribe. The northern tribe, who Esau Edom when they came over here and took the land, right? Which we're finna read about. Dive into it real quick. It say the Wampanoags are one of many nations or people all over North America who were here long before any European arrived and have survived until today. It say many people use the word Indian, which we know Indian going to savage. It say to describe us, but we prefer to be called Native people. It say our name Wampanoag mean people of the first light, and they say people of the first light. And what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah say about the Israelites, we're the children of light. So they just let you know that the Israelites, well, that the so-called Indians that was over here before Christopher Columbus came way over in the settlers, they just let you know that the Native American Indian knew they were Israelites. And you know, the Edomites, they knew that the Native American Indian were Israelite too, along with Thomas Jefferson and Andrew Jackson, which they used to write letters to each other talking about the Israelites, saying how they keep the custom of the Jews, how they all look alike. See, they just show you the Edomites know that. I'm gonna read one more article then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all and right down. All right. Got another one. The real history of Thanksgiving. It say, as the Smithsonian, it say points out of discussion of this event are often certain around the settlers, but Native American Indians have been on the land for centuries. It said before it. It say in the story from their perspective, obviously, it say for predate. It say predates. It say this feast. It say when the Europeans began to come to what is known now as the United States about 4 years before the Mayflower arrived, they carried foreign illness. It say which killed native people. It say at exceedingly high rates. It say that then made it easier to colonizer to take over this land. It say there's also the fact that settlers came to the land to kidnap and sell Native American Indian into slavery. See, these devils came to take the land, to kidnap the Native American Indians, say they put them in slavery. And that's how you know that when they go back to the Israelites, the northern tribe, the southern tribe, that they are the people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Because what the Lord said in the Bible, we were gonna be scattered across the four corners of the earth. And it just said they came to kidnapping it and was selling them off as slaves. Because you know, you go into the Atlantic slave trade. When you go into the slave trade, it started with the Native American Indian first back in like sometime in 1500 before the Negro went into came over here into slavery. But y'all got I don't want to. Oh, you got it.
All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
And it said, never trust thy enemy. It said, as iron rust, show what his wickedness. Because what he did when he came to the native, they showed him how to hunt, they showed him how to grow corn, they showed him how to do everything.
That's right.
But you know, these devils went back to their little hide, you know, to their little spot where they had over here where they set up shop at, and they went and plotted on them, just like they always do today. They sit behind closed door and they whisper a lot. And they did the same thing to the native. And what they did, came back, tried to play like they gonna keep treaties with them. They used to trick them and try to have meetings with them, bring them to the house and close the doors in and lock it, and burn the house and set the little houses, the little tent on fire. So they just showed you can't trust these devils. Then they came out with,
I was just going to throw in the fact that, you know what I'm saying, also what they used to do is, and they did this even after we came out of Egypt, they would catch all our stragglers. You know what I'm saying? All the women and children that was coming behind. Esau would come behind and kill all the kids and children while the men are leading up front. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This guy is a damn devil, man. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother's saying, hey, this guy's coming here talking about peace and safety, man. You better know destruction coming right behind you.
You can reason.
Verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
So right, and that's how the devil gonna come. They gonna come humble. They came to the native, they came humble. And this time in this time right here, this future time, they doing the same thing. They plotting those ways how to exterminate the Israelites. So these devils always gonna sit down, they gonna humble themselves, they gonna give you a smooth word, they gonna butter you up, same way they did the native, so you can fall into the snare.
Right.
And that's how they were able to take over the land. And they celebrated Thanksgiving. Damn, I meant to say that. I meant to bring out the point that how they did the slaughter in whatever, like 1637, when they killed over like 700 Native American Indians, and they were celebrating when they killed them, and they call it Thanksgiving. Then you go to 67, if I ain't mistaken, but I know it's 1867, 37. But you go back with Abraham Lincoln, he established and set it up for a holiday. For us to worship, and they're like, now it's stuck here.
Yeah, they was actually, it used to be a whole week long. Like they used to have it a whole week long celebration about how our people were slaughtered. Beast. And then that's when Abraham, like I said, held it down to one day. But
Right. Now you good?
I got it. It's the book of Exodus 34, verse 12. Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee. Right? So just the point, like you got to take heed of it. You got to be circumspect, right? And that's how they was at one point. You know, they're trying to be circumspect. You know, trying to fill out the pilgrims, right? Esau and them, right? But hey, they got too comfortable with them, right? Like the brother had brought out in the book of Ecclesiastes 12:10. You know, never trust thy enemy. Hey, soon to come, right? That rust gonna show, right? And that's what happened, right? And they closed their eyes on him. You know, they got too buttered up. They got too buttered up with the word that he was bringing forth, right? And that's what caused them to get a massacre. You know.
Matter of fact,
I had it.
oh, you got it.
Huh?
I would say, matter of fact, hit Psalm 55:21 real quick.
Come
Don't mind.
It says, this Exodus 34, verse 12. Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Hey, and it's a snare right now. It was a snare right now in the midst of the native. It's a snare right now in the midst of the Israelite. But like we say, and during this time, like Revelation 12:12 say, hey, this devil gonna come down, have a great wrath, because he know he had a short time left.
All right, so this is right here, Exodus 34 and 12 in the Amplified Bible. It says, watch yourself. It says, watch yourself so that you do not make a covenant, right? Meaning a solemn agreement, a treaty,
Right.
with the inhabitants of the land into which thou art going, or it will become a dangerous trap among you.
Right. You don't want to make no covenant, no promise with these devil, man, because they known for setting. Hey, they been after what did say? The scripture say Esau had this perpetual hatred for Jacob forever, man, throughout all generations. So you can't trust nobody who the Lord told you is an enemy to you. But our folks up down through slavery, hey, they had you niggas think they was on your side. You know, hey, had the Bible, twisting the doctrine, twisting the word, just so they could still reign supreme over you, man. But they know to the point when they got through beating you in the physical sense that they mentally had you gone. So anything, hey, they know they speak on to say, hey, you gonna fall for it, like they did the Native American Indian.
Like I say, that's what the whole understanding of the Willie Lynch letters were, right? The Willie Lynch letters basically be teaching them how to break you mentally. You know what I'm saying? So that you can be a good willing slave, right? So that every 4 years you can go out there and vote, all right, for somebody who ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for you. right? That was the whole purpose of getting us out of slavery, right? That's what the northern and the southern states were fighting about. All right, the northern states, all right, were more fighting about the industrial slavery of our people, right?
Right.
But the southern states just wanted to keep you on the plantation.
Right.
You still going on the plantation, right? It's just a different location,
That's
right?
I just want to say that's why niggas want to escape from south and try to head on north.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
You got,
Go ahead, bring it out here. All right, this right here's in
This Exodus 34:12 in the Amplified version, Amplified Bible.
the got something about
It says, "Watch yourself, so that you do not make a covenant, a solemn agreement, a treaty, right, with the inhabitants of the land into which thou art going, or it will become a dangerous trap among you." Hey, so like, we already had the land first, right? But once once Columbus and he brought the screw over, you start making treaties with them, and the Lord already gave you that command to like, hey, don't trust him, right? Because from the beginning, he already established everything, right? I got these people over here. Israelites, Israelites over. Everybody had to, they split up, right? It don't need make treaties with your enemy. That's all I'm trying to say.
Hey, I want to say that too real quick. They go back to the movie Pocahontas. When you watch that movie, that movie came out like back in the 90s. But hey, what the chief, the head chief of the tribe said when he came over there, he said, "I don't trust these white men." They told you, he said that in the cartoon.
in the Disney movie, right?
Right, in the Disney movie. He told you, "I don't trust these white men." But that's just the point.
This is just an article. It's from this one is from the Smithsonian, but it's going into starving time. When the settlers came over here and they didn't know how to cultivate the land, like the brother was saying, they didn't know how to survive. But it says starving settlers in Jamestown colony resorted to cannibalism. So they were eating each other, man. It says a harsh winter in 1609 in Virginia's Jamestown colony forced residents to do the unthinkable. A recent excavation of historic site discovered the carcasses of dogs, cats, horses consumed during the season commonly known as starving time. If I can throw something on that, right? Basically, like the brothers bringing out, the Native Americans. Our people are very we're not gonna look at you and think, hey, we see little babies out there, starving. You see the little Edomite white children right there out there with the pampers and stinking all that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, where the hell the parents at? Right? I feel the same. Right. So we gonna think to ourselves like, man, the women gonna be, our women gonna be like, hey man, go feed, go give them some, blankets and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what we thinking in our mind.
Right.
We're thinking like, okay, compassion. Okay, we don't see our fellow so-called human right out here starving, right? When we don't have to, we got civilization over here. We got some corn. We got an abundance.
Right.
We can help you out, right? That's what it was. And Esau took advantage of it.
Took advantage of it. Like, these niggas too nice.
Right.
But we were humble people though.
Right. It says, but a few other newly discovered bones in particular don't tell a far more gruesome story. The dismemberment and cannibalism of a 14-year-old English girl. The chops to the forehead are very tentative and very incomplete, says Douglas. But basically, they ate the little girl, man. And I want to say, because it's all type of stories all across America when you dig deep enough. You know what I'm saying? Even the expansion into the western front, what we know is California, Oregon, Nevada, right? There was a story called the Donner Party, right? The Donner Party was led by so-called Native Americans, right? They were the first ones to be eaten, okay? Right? Because they got to there's a dividing line between Nevada and Reno, Nevada, and Sacramento, California. So in order to go to Sacramento, California, you got to cross over this big ass mountain, right? It's called Donner's Pass, right? And it's called that because at the top of this peak, I think 13,000 feet above sea level, right? Man, them folks got stuck up there in that winter. I've been up on that mountain in a truck. It's scary, okay? Them people got stuck up there in that snow, and the first people to go were those Native Americans, man. Yeah. Cannibalism is coming back, man. Okay? Cannibalism is going to be a thing. A lot of the people who are not respecting the Lord's word is going to feel the wrath of the Lord, man.
Okay, he's gonna return. It's like,
Hey, but relating to that devil, man, cannibalism is something they love to do. Right.
Yeah.
They used to eat Jake. They
Right.
got the book called The Detestable Negro.
right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Ain't that the detestable Negro, right?
Right.
Yeah. And hey, look at Jeffrey Dahmer, man.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Back in the slavery, what's that lady down in New Orleans, Louisiana? She was literally eating all her slaves. White, a so-called white woman.
They had a whole cookbook on
Right.
Jake, man.
Damn,
How
how
to
they
cook
eat
chicken to
Jake.
soup, bro.
And then
What?
when
Yes.
I ain't even got there.
when you look at it now, look how they eat their food now. They like to eat that shit undercooked,
Yep.
raw.
Raw.
You know?
Red juice, pink blood still coming
Medium-
up out the
medium
meat, out the
rare.
steak,
Medium
right?
rare.
Medium
Like, what
rare.
the hell?
It's
I bought that shit from Walmart, went home.
It's still in the
Right, you should have said.
Yeah.
See, they had one video on YouTube. I was watching nigga eating the shit just like raw, like
Yeah.
out the pack, like you just said, like just biting it, like.
I got a precept.
Yeah.
This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Hey, that is like, you know, they come up here the first time, you know, they, you know, talk amongst the Indians, and they start plotting from there. They watching the whole thing because, hey, what we do know about Esau Edom is he's real good at when it comes to, you know, studying a person, studying the tribes, you know. So, hey, after that first conversation, he go back home and he reflect on that, see how can he manipulate them, get them inside that snare.
Right.
You know, and boom, you know, because at one point in time you had what? I think it was like 1760. How from like I think from like Louisiana all the way back to California was Mexico, and from all the way, you know, and from east of that was, you know, the natives. Hey, Esau just, you know, he smuggled his way in and took over the whole thing,
You know, the whole lane.
the whole thing.
Damn, you know, the another tribe, you know, they was over here deep, like deep.
Yeah, they had the whole civilization. It was up and running.
And another, if I can make a point, I'm reading the first Maccabee. King Antiochus said he's the mediator to the tribe, man, and they did the same thing, befriended them,
Yup.
and then turned their back and killed them, man.
Yup. No remorse. It's just perpetual hatred.
Yeah.
Like everlasting. It is naturally in them.
So this devil constantly do the same thing over and over.
I got a quick precept. It's the book of Psalms 58, verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, so that the wicked are the so-called white man. When you go into Micah 3:1, I think. No. All right, so when it goes into Job 9:24, the earth is Malachi, yeah, right. Read that again, brother.
Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's right. The Lord told you as soon as he pop up out his mama's womb, right? He gonna spit the first word come out of his mouth is a goddamn lie. Understand it. All right. Know who your enemy is. Okay. It sounds funny, but truthfully, for your own safety, you better treat these people with care and glove. And I mean, when you better keep them with a long handle spoon, right? Because these people are dangerous, man.
Right.
Our forefathers didn't learn that lesson, but we did.
And that's the lesson for today's time.
Right.
Trust your enemy. Hey, cause we know what's speeding up. We know what's coming down the pipeline. The MOTV.
You're right.
He can come at you with the same scenarios.
Piece of safety.
Peace and safety. You know, comfort.
Right.
You know, conveniency.
Convenience.
And
Right.
that's how he got you. That's why
15-minute cities.
Hey, Con, and hey, man, Con. I'm gonna leave it at that. I got some more. Okay. Psalm 58, verse. Step aside, Psalm 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's right. They speak lies as soon as they speak. Man, listen. When the so-called white man walks up to you, you better treat him with that same understanding what the Bible's telling you right here. This is good game. The Lord telling you the truth. You go back to Sirach 12, right? He said, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Eventually, he gonna show you that he's down for the gains.
And guess what? And we seen it now.
Right,
We seen it now. His horns are showing. It's gonna show.
right. So when he comes with this chip, he gonna make it seem like it's the best thing, the best and only option you got. All right? And if you don't choose this option, you're gonna be severely inconvenienced. And you know how he gonna do that? He's gonna attack you through your family.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack you through your wife, through your mother, through your children, right? He's gonna attack you by inconveniencing them, right? And then they're gonna get inconvenienced, but Dad, what the hell? Dad, just take this shit.
They take it. Hey, I just want to say they go back to that movie, the Image of the Beast.
Right.
When her folk had already taken, they snatched the other Edomite guard. They finna pull in the guillotine, and they were like, "Do you want to renounce your faith in what you believe?" And they were like, "Jenny, take the mark, take it." Her folk was begging her to take it, but she didn't take it. And that's all I want to say.
No, you're good. That just fits right into the point that this devil is going to come and he's going to make it very uncomfortable. And we brothers, we're teaching that uncomfortableness is going to come. You just got to adjust. And you got to lean upon your how about Shemal Shah. That's the simple thing. Listen, this is the time to get your shit together. Not wait until it happens, because that's what everybody else is going to do.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody else is waiting until when it actually happens. Then they're going to be shit out of luck. But you going to be covered, right? Because the Lord told you and you believe.
Psalms 58 verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
And their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Read again, bro.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Listen, when you get bitten by a snake, bro, you better try to get to some tourniquets. You better have some type of, listen, you better have a hospital within 15 minutes.
2 minutes, goddamn.
Right? Depending on what type of animal. Right? Because you ain't got too much time. Right? But
their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
That's right. So our people are wasting their fucking time, excuse my language, but they're wasting their time out here trying to, not all white people. Listen, beware of any nigga that say, not all white people.
Right.
Beware of that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga is going to tell on you like Drake style. He gonna be in court like this. That's him right there. Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 5. Verse 5, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Read it again.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Read it again.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
If you niggas keep trying to listen, we're telling you wise understanding here. This is wise, right? What this world is saying, well, this is racist. This is racist. How can you hate white people?
Go ahead, bro. Then you got Jake from Sakari trying to getting all sad because he can't hug Vocab Malone.
Yeah.
Woo.
No.
Yo.
He get sad because Vocab Malone didn't want to hug
You
him.
know, like, nigga, you my enemy, bro.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Okay.
No, he got back to Vocab Malone. He want to go with him.
Yeah, they had to sit down.
I seen, damn, I'm gonna go back and watch.
That's why we tell you not to.
That's crazy.
Our elders and apostles tell you not to deal with Vocab Malone, man. Don't deal with that guy if you don't have to. Now, if he come up and walk up, it is what it is.
Right.
But we ain't finna go have no damn sit down, no 3-hour sit down with this guy, and all he gonna do is run around in circles the whole goddamn
The
time.
whole
We
time.
ain't gonna deal with it.
Ignoring what the hell you say.
Right. Hey, say call the cops on him.
Yeah.
No
Right.
nigga bad, you got there, hey, the elder told us they call the police.
Right.
Like, boy, you
I
know,
got go ahead for pre-show right quick, just to back that up. It's Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
I'm not gonna pity you. We told you, this is the warning. The warning's going out. We told you, hey, don't trust your enemy. Your enemy is here to destroy you.
right.
He ain't here to help you. He here to take everything from you and leave you destitute.
Right.
But you want to truly believe in this system, because our people, they don't see anything outside of America. They think this is the end all be all. It will never get any better. We're telling you, no, it's gonna get way better. Right? Go ahead.
It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or in such as come now wild beasts?
That's right. So you came by this wild ass beast. We told you, hey, look, man. Now, brothers, you do what you do with your dipstick. But at the same time, look, man, you better understand what that devil is, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Hey, I want.
You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, it's the book of Micah chapter 2. Starting from the top, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
That's right. Woe unto them that devise iniquity. Read it again, brother.
It's book of Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
That's right. They work evil upon their bed, which that's not talking about an actual bed. It's their rest.
Right.
They're in power right now.
Right.
It's undeniable that the so-called white man is in power. Look around you. This is a gigantic cave. Okay? Concrete everywhere.
Concrete.
Right.
Well, in the cliff of the rocks.
Rocks every goddamn where, man. This guy don't believe in trees. He cut down trees all the time.
Yep.
All right, you just seen Joe Biden over there in the Amazon forest. You better know that they got bulldozers right behind you.
On the other side of the camera.
Right. You know? Go ahead. Read again.
God. It's book of Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is in the power of their hand, meaning they're in power right now. But this devil will tell you, oh, no, it's humankind. Shut the fuck up. He got a whole island of trash floating around in the damn ocean, and this guy ain't trying to clean that up, but he gonna spend 1,000 years doing that, though. I promise you that.
Hey, that's his, like it says, Job 9:24, the earth given to the hands of the wicked. Hey, so pretty much this is like his house.
Yep.
Like he said, he got a whole place full of trash, like nasty.
He took on the covenant, or at least that's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Right? He thinks he took on the covenant of the Lord, and listen, the Lord is very demanding. Okay, if you don't do that, if you don't run this earth the way the Lord wants, and you in the power seat, the Lord's going to judge you. That's why America is getting what it's getting right now. Right? You want to understand why America is falling apart, infrastructure-wise? You want to know why the women are men and the men are women? This is because the Lord has turned this place upside down because it's ran by the wrong ruler, okay?
Verse 2, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
Read it again, brother.
It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
They take it by violence. That is the hallmark that,
It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That's what he's doing over there in the Middle East right now. See, all them dumbass Arabs and them Hamites over there, man, they thought, well, you know what? I'm not a Negro, right? But the so-called white man doesn't care.
Right.
He don't care. Haitian, Jamaican, Dominican, he don't care. He don't care if you're an Arab. He wants your land.
Yep.
Whatever you got on that land, he wants it with you instead, with you. Whether, preferably with you, but if he gotta delete you, it is what it is.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, bro. That's it.
In Genesis chapter 25, verse 27, it say in the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Read it again, brother.
It say in the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
He's a cunning hunter. Okay?
That nigga skilled, boy.
Right. He's a very skilled hunter. Okay? So he knows how to hunt what his prey is, whatever that prey may be. He's the top hunter on the earth. That's why he got us down to a science. He got us down, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, so down to a science that he knows how to put the 808 beat in. He knows how to maneuver the patterns. He knows how to. He even knows how to put that little bit of what's the name in your dressing to get to, to hit the back of your neck. Right? You be like, oh man, this is so good. That shit is all processed.
Yep.
Chemicals. Okay.
Right.
And look, he strategically puts all that poison in your neighborhood because he knows what it's gonna do to you.
They showed you in that movie, they cloned Tyrone.
They cloned Tyrone.
Did experiment with the chicken, the nigga eating the chicken, how the nigga reacted.
Right, come on.
The chicken when they were eating it.
Right, come on now.
They were studying them nigga, they take them to the place and study the nigga.
Bro,
Man, all kind of.
this is what the devil does. That people think we're crazy because we're out here bold enough to say it on camera in front of the entire world on YouTube. We don't care. We're gonna tell you the truth of the matter. Now, whether you get it or not is up to you, right? If you don't get it, then the Lord ain't dealing with you. That's what we are. Good.
All right, so that word cunning, right, in the Hebrew goes to the Hebrew word yadah, and it says to know, learn to know, to perceive and see, find out and discern.
Read again.
It says to know, learn to know, perceive and see, find out and discern.
He's discerning as to your nature,
Yeah.
right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's discerning of what you like, because in order to destroy you, he has to know what you like. He knows he can't step to you any other way.
Yeah.
He knows he can't come to you like, oh man, I'm gonna bring this sweet potato pie with fucking raisins in it. I know Jake won't like that. Jake ain't finna eat that.
That's just like
What the fuck?
That go back to his name. Like he a serpent, right?
Right.
What a snake gonna do? He's not gonna come at you straight ahead. He gonna come at you on a crooked angle.
Right. That's true. That's one now.
Yeah. Matter of fact, going to the strong definition, it says to comprehend, to declare, consider, aware, acknowledge.
What is he acknowledging? He's acknowledging that you're a special people.
Protagonist. How you say it?
Protagonist.
Protagonist.
Okay. Prognosticated. That means meaning meaning he can foresee, all right, what's going to happen to you once he puts this certain drug or whatever in your neighborhood, right? Because he already studied you for hundreds of years. Remember, this is the same man that used to cut our women open with no fucking what they call that? No epidural, right? He used to cut open the women. Hey, Shalom, brother, yo, brother. Anyway, so read that one more time. So he used to cut open. The prognosticator. So basically, what he was doing, he already knew what the side effects was. That's why remember I told you. I told you like this. He would prognosticate what was going to happen to you, the reaction. That's why I be telling our people, hey, look, or we tell our people, hey, man, all that what they call that shit, Ozempic, all that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Jake, they go out here and go get these, these VAXs, right? These scenes, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them jump shots, right? He know what it is gonna do to you, right? He knows. That's why he like, look, man, I'm gonna put it in the chicken. Look, and that's a goddamn joke, and they be laughing just like that. They be laughing in the
How they was in the movie?
Go back, hey, all you younger brothers, go back and watch the movie Undercover Brother.
Oh yeah.
With Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin would tell you back then, right?
Alright. Back to Genesis 25, verse 27. It said, the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field.
A man of the field. Who's always out there in the damn, look that word up here. Who's all the way out there in the field out there wrestling with crocodiles, huh? Right. Wrestling with goddamn seagulls and shit.
Shit, nigga ain't got no business messing with.
Right. Yeah, who in the hell is out there in the fields out there wrestling with alligators and shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With steel. You don't see no Jake out there. So-called black, Latino, Native American. Look, you like, look, man, I'm gonna build me a nice house right here. You feel me? That's about the closest I'm gonna be.
Right.
I ain't gonna wrestle no bear. Although our people are very powerful because we're coming into our power.
Right.
But right now, Jake is like, man, give me a pound of liquor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, what it say? What it say about? It say Jake, and then Jake was a plain man.
A plain man.
Like you said, nigga, they give us some cards.
Right.
Little alcohol play card. Then they got in the field hunting.
He on that bullshit.
In the ocean with the steam rays and all kind of shit.
Right. Tripping.
Just gonna jump right to it. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Going into the characteristics of the devil.
Got some right behind.
It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen; thou art greatly despised."
That's right, greatly despised. And right now, look at the situation out in the Middle East right now. All right, you got the whole Israel and Gaza situation that's going on out there, and that's causing the rest of the world to look at Israel like, man, you was a damn menace. Now they just came with a so-called ceasefire, right? But the first thing that they said was once they did the ceasefire, they said, well, we're gonna go back and focus on Gaza. Well, shit, they've been focused on Gaza for the last year. 44 so-called 1,000 people are gone off this earth behind them focusing on Gaza. Okay, out of here.
It says, "The pride of that heart has deceived thee."
The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, man. The so-called white man is the proudest entity on this earth. Secondly to the Leviathan. Okay?
Right.
The Leviathan is the most proud, but he ain't seen that one yet. Oh, he gonna
See
enjoy
that,
that
boy,
one.
goddamn.
They already talking about they finding bones of so-called flying lizards. Finding these shits. They ain't telling that on the news though.
Nah, you know they gonna tell you that.
They'll shake everybody up.
Yeah, no.
It says the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, though thou dwelleth in the cleft, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his
Hey,
heart,
you said same
who
thing.
shall bring me down to the ground?
Look at these buildings around y'all, man.
Right.
His habitation is high, man. That is unlawful according to the Bible, man. You ain't supposed to have no building that tall, man.
All right, build up to the heavens.
Yeah, that's the Tower of Babel.
Yup.
That's Esau in that same spirit all over again, trying to build the Tower of Babel all over again. Right? The Lord did not command you to build no fucking building that tall, man. And then when the airplane hit it, you be like, oh, what am I gonna do?
Right,
jump.
right. Jump, nigga.
For real.
Come to my house. I'm on the 40th floor.
Verse
Right.
4, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
Oh, where's the eagle at? The eagle is the highest flying entity, all right, that we know of, bird, right? That flies over. They call it the eagle eye. I remember that movie.
that's-
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
That's move right there.
Yeah.
That goes to show you that with that chip too.
Right. That's a great point. That's a great. I gotta go back and watch
I
that
got
movie too.
and then like the brother was going into last week, you know, that's tying America, Babylon the Great, to the Roman Empire.
Come on, man.
You know,
The eagle ties Esau to all time.
Yep.
That's why they get all mad at us, you know, Salaki. That's why they get all mad at us, because we can tie all these things back to his rulership and him being in power.
Yep.
And the fact that that eagle is going to fall, he's mad as hell. That's why Revelation 12:12 is going to happen. Right? He gonna come with a great wrath, because he's gonna be tired of us out here. All right, he gonna shut down the internet. He's gonna say, nah, man, we gotta regulate this. Right? Because that's another word. Y'all brothers understand that word. When they say regulate, they're talking about shutting it down.
Yeah.
Okay? When they we need to regulate.
regulate.
I hear the
Yeah.
Democrats talking about that all the time. But we need to regulate. We need regulations. That means they want to shut you down.
Get down on them.
Right. We want to shut
Right.
the internet down. That's what they really want to say. But they have to have a real clever way to do it though.
it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh.
The Lord started bringing them down around the mid 1960s to the early 1970s. That's when Esau started to come down. That's why he started to launch all those rockets and shit into the atmosphere. He created the International Space Station around that time, right? That's when the first Russian went into space and all that type of stuff. Esau already knew. Esau been trying to escape ever since. He's trying to escape the judgment that's coming. That's why he thought. You notice they were never talking about no asteroids hitting the Earth until about the 1970s.
Right.
Why? Why was they? Why? You ain't never really heard no message like that until about that time. Why? Well, the question would have to have an answer, right? Because they understand when we go into the Bible, that gigantic rock that the Lord said he's gonna fly upon a gigantic mountain. All right, it's gonna look like it's carved upside of a mountain. What is a mountain? A gigantic rock. So Esau is trying to trick the people into thinking that rock that's coming is not for you. Well, it ain't. It's for us.
Right.
But, you know, hey, listen, these devils are scared. And I love to see the fear on these so-called white people's faces, man. Right? When they understand that their kingdom's getting ready to fall, man. And I love the fact that Donald Trump's coming into office, man, to make it more uncomfortable. Go ahead, brother.
That's like it. And like you said, for 1969 and 70, that's when this truth started coming. Elder Albert Bivens. Bro.
That's right.
Verse 5, it says, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen until they had enough?
Read again, brother.
It says, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Right. That is a rhetorical question. Right? Hey, listen, I'm going to get enough. You know how Jake is. I'm in and out this moment. You know what I mean? Jake is like, man, Jake is all about risk reduction. Okay? If I don't have to shoot you, I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to add a charge.
Right.
That's what Jake is. But Esau is on a whole nother plane. Esau don't want to just come take that house. He wants to take that house. He wants to eat you in the pot. Right? This guy's a sicko.
And then make unrighteous decree after they take it.
After they take it.
Right. So you can't-
Right, like the same way they did the natives.
Right.
Took the land and started making up laws against them in their own land. Like that's
Look at the Gazans, those people that call themselves Gazans, right? They're literally making up bills while they're destroying them people, and making up bills while they're destroying them and where they can't return to their own land. That's crazy,
How they
Right.
kicked you out and
How many
changed the
people
law.
they say displaced over them?
bro.
Like
Millions on a strip of land the size of New Jersey, bro. If you ever been to New Jersey ain't that big. And the people all concentrated, all in one little area, getting bombed the hell back. Hey, good for them, really, because you ain't the Israelites. That's our land anyway, right?
right.
It says, if the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Man, listen, rhetorical question.
And even with the natives, man.
Right.
And when they was taking over, they killed all the buffaloes.
Right,
like,
right, God, yep.
They
For
didn't
no
leave
damn
nothing.
reason.
They didn't leave nothing.
They ain't want right, they ain't even want me trying to starve them out and shit.
The Bible talks about a man that starves a man out. You know what I'm saying? That's you a murderer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Esau, y'all, everybody who thinks America's gonna last longer than what it's going to be, we're telling you, you're wrong. America has not that much longer, guys. Enjoy it while you got. That's why I tell all these white people, these so-called white people, I say, look, max out your credit cards, man. Max out your credit cards and enjoy this bitch while you got a chance, because this place is getting ready to go down the drain. Okay. What?
Well, this Deuteronomy to back up what I was saying about the eagle. This Deuteronomy chapter 28, get straight to the point, verse 49. And it say, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Okay, that's talking about the Russians. All right, so that's what's going to happen at the end of this day when World War III pops off. Right? That nation from the far end, all right, is going to shoot them arrows from the far end of the earth unto the other. All right, and I always ask people, all right, when they think they're breaking down the Bible, what you thinking? What kind of arrow do you know that can fly from one end of the earth unto the other? Huh? They always get quiet around that point.
Right.
They're like, I don't know, this might be a parable. Shut your dumb ass up. It's talking about a missile, right?
Right.
The missiles were talked about in the Bible, man. Okay? You're gonna hold that.
This Genesis 25, verse 27. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man.
Jacob was a plain man, right? So Esau is a cunning hunter. That's the point. Esau is a cunning hunter. He is someone that's going to study you, and he's going to understand his enemy, just like we're doing right now. All we're doing is pointing out all his many flaws. Okay? We're telling you to watch out for this, watch out for that. When we tell you, hey, look, when he come with peace and safety, please understand destruction's coming after that. When he says, well, look, the chip, this is the only way you can make it, you can survive, right? Look, we're telling you, no, that's not the right way. All right?
Got a quick precept. It's the main point in verse. This Genesis 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he had said unto the woman, yeah, have Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Read it again, brother. Start it up.
It says, Genesis 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field,
That's
which
right.
the Lord.
That's right. That spirit is in that same devil right now. Okay? All right, he is more subtle. The Lord created him that way, right?
That's subtle, meaning going to what? Deceitful, crafty. Kind of had
Okay, read that over. Continue reading what you read.
Oh, okay. It says, Genesis 3 and 1, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, have Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Right. So not every tree of the garden. What does that mean? That's a representative. That's talking about. That's a parable of understanding of knowledge, right? That tree is talking about other people, okay? Because we're like in other trees ourselves, trees of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Glad to bring this out. You just bad. Going back to the
Go ahead, man.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16. It say the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, but it say, but in his heart, he'll imagine how to throw thee into a pit. But my point was, the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, just like how the serpent, you know what I'm saying, was able to, scratch, you know, Eve, get her to throw out, of course, you know, mislead her from Yahweh Shai, follow a strange doctrine, what the Lord is teaching. But that's all I want to bring out for that part.
And that's how it is now. You know, hey, the Lord told us, hey, learn out the ways of the heathen. Hey, you know, Jake know how to finesse. Hey, Esau know how to finesse too. He got a smooth
Right.
tongue. You know how to, you know, make you fall, you know, butter you up to follow on his path. Push you from away from Yahweh Shai. This is Habakkuk 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
That's right. This devil is a crooked person, man. And I don't care how much smile or that little ugly, you know how they bite their lip and you know, I hate that shit. I really hate that, you know. And you know what? On my plantation, Lord willing, I'm gonna have him. Everybody on the plantation gonna have on the elite of the society now. They're gonna have on masks, okay? But everybody else is gonna bite their lip. Them so-called white, especially so-called them Karen women, them white women, right? You're gonna be biting your lip and smiling like that 24 hours a day, okay? Go ahead.
I got preachers behind you.
No.
Nah, not what y'all say that.
You have
It's just going into more of the characteristics, you know, showing you who this devil is, man.
Right.
This devil even tempted the Lord, man. This is it says, this is the book of St. Matthew chapter 4, verse 1. Starting at verse 1, it says, then was Yahushua led of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Yeah, right. So hey, the Lord was tempted. Go ahead.
It says, and when he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward, and it says, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. It says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command that these stones be made bread.
That right there was a temptation of our Lord Yahweh Spirit, man. Right? He wanted to put pride on our Lord. The Lord was like, nah, I got this. You know how niggas today, I got this. Hey, now you trying my gangster?
Right, trying to prove a point.
Yeah,
when it
bravado.
ain't got to be proven.
Right. The Lord's like, nah, man, this ain't what I'm here for.
Right.
The Lord came humbly as a lamb, man. But this time he ain't coming as a lamb, he coming as a lion, man. Right? That's one.
Well, it says, but he answered and said, it was written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh Shai. But you know, hey man, this devil, man, constantly tempting people, just like these artists, athletes today, man. You know, eventually, man, you know, once the devil brings out this this chip, hey man, hey, that's gonna be the ultimate temptation. You know, the hour of temptation, man. So you know, hey, that's what's coming, man. This is characteristic. You cannot trust this devil, man. You know, he's gonna show you his teeth every time.
Right. This Psalms 55, verse 21, it say the word of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, and his word was softer than oil, yet they drawn sword. So right, the same way, I just want to, even though this ain't talking about going back to Yahweh, but it was the same way how the devil came to Yahweh with the smooth word. They was smoother than butter. You jump off, hey, you train the bread stone, I do this, you jump off here, I bear you with eagle wing. Hey, this is smooth. Yeah, camera. You know, this is smooth words. You tell him, man, he jump off the field, you a bear him with eagle wing. But I'm gonna bring this back one more time. Say the word, Psalms 55:21, the words in his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His word was softer than oil, yet they drawn swords. So right, but like we say, going back to the time of the native too. You know, hey, they came over here with the word, it was smoother than butter, but at the end of the day, guess what? War was in his heart. Then later on, the word turned into swords, right? took the land, murdered, killed, like I said, over 700 natives when they first came over here. You know, but that's just the point.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also, it said, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith, right? And that's the Israelites, really something to hopefully elect, right? We're going to live by our faith that, hey, Yahweh Shemiyah is going to redeem us out of this. Hey, going into the book of Genesis 49 and 19, we're talking about how a truth shall overcome you, right? But you shall overcome it at the end, you know? And we have the faith in that, right? But right now you have to endure through this time period, you know? Because we know at the end, hey, the Lord can let us get that get back like the brother's bringing out. Every elect man going to have his own, you know, his own land, handling his slaves how he want to handle them, right? So that's at the end. We got to, you know, push forward from believing that. Can you read on it?
I mean,
Yeah, I say yeah.
Verse 5. It says, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Ain't transgressive by wine, going to his teaching, his doctrine, his philosophy, right? You got it.
It says, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Hey, Shalaki, I want to say this, and that go back to Revelation, when it say he had, from the nation had drunk on the wine, his fornication. So, right, so this devil is real crafty and smooth with his wordplay, with his teaching, the thing that, according to his system on how things operate and work, he's very crafty and smooth with it, right? Go ahead.
It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Read again. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
that's what we tell our people, man. This devil ain't gonna stop. Listen, there ain't no stopping his spirit. The only one that's gonna stop him is Yahweh Shemiyah, right? Read again.
It says, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine.
What does that wine represent? It represents his philosophy, his understanding, right? All right, just like when we talk about the fruit in the garden, right? That's talking about philosophy. That's not talking about a literal apple. That's what these Christians teach out here, man. They thought, oh, a snake ate an apple. What the hell? What is that? That don't even make no sense, right? That philosophy, that wine is talking about what you see around you, right? This is wine right here, right? His belief is that he could build a skyscraper all the way to the heavens. That's part of his wine. The chip is a part of his wine. Thanksgiving is a part of his wine, right? When he teaches you in school, your children, he teaches you all these damn lies, okay? And then your child come back home, right, telling you these lies, and you like, man, what the hell? Who taught you that? That's a part of his wine. Okay?
I want to say one thing. He got a lot of our folks so drunk off that wine. You got a lot of folks that claim they know that they're Indian and they still celebrating today.
Still celebrate. Okay?
They be like, I got Indian in my family. But you finna cut the hell out their ham, cut out the, you know what I'm saying? They finna go through the whole nine.
Right.
Hey, I just want to say that's why the nation gonna flip the script on them, because they got everybody drunk off that wine. And hey, then sooner or later, the nation gonna wake up from that wine, wake up for that drunkenness and goddamn them lies in the seat. They gonna get down with it, right?
That next day over.
Come on, that scram going hang on down, goddamn, if I had a goddamn, hey, and the Lord gonna have this place overthrown, man. For all the wickedness and the deceit the devil been pulling from generation to generation. I got something real quick. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12, which, you know, America, which is this ancient Nineveh, but, you know, America come in the form of the ancient customs thing. Okay, it say, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12, it say, woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. Right, and when you go into, in the day, and what this devil did, he built the town off the blood, off the back of who? The so-called Israelites, Native American Indians. Say, woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. But everything here, what the devil set up, is going to get Yahweh Shemiyah Shah. Everything where he get established in iniquity, man, is sin. Everything is against the Lord on this side. It say, behold, It is not of the Lord of hosts that the people should labor. Oh well, nah, that it's like I just want to get that point.
All right, it's the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city.
Oh.
It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not.
That's right. So this is a city, all right, that's full of blood, that's built on blood, right?
Lies and rock.
And that blood is of this so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? And now you're having a whole day celebrating of your ashes being in the ground. That's what's going on. Let's be honest. Now, we're not gonna go into the whole understanding, you know what I mean? Because if you eat a dinner today, okay, you're not wicked. Okay, you're not wicked. You're not celebrating the damn God, right? But if you got Jakes, like the brother was saying, that's over here that's literally taking this day and thanking God, you know what I'm saying, for this day or whatever, because he's a so-called Native American, then yeah, he's off, right? If you eat a damn dinner today and you ain't celebrating God, oh well, okay? But if you over here talking about, thank Jesus, then yeah, you're an idiot. Go ahead. Is it? No, read it again, brother. Read it again.
That's more meat on that part.
It says, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not.
That's right, the prey departed not, man. And these devils are always looking with that shocked look on their face like they don't know the damn history. You know the history. You know what happened. All right, and that's what the gaslighting of you so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans for the last 400 years, okay? We're tired of that. The Hebrew Israelites are here, and we're going to tell you to your damn face what it's going to be. We're sick of your wicked holidays, okay? We're sick of you over here celebrating with a damn touchdown dance on the death of our people, okay? Go ahead.
It says the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. It says the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
And this is the spirit the Lord is coming with. He coming with that spirit of getting ready to destroy this place with nuclear weapons, y'all. Nuclear weapons. That's how America's gonna go out. Go ahead.
It says, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Read it again, brother.
It says, there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Read it again.
It says, there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Keep reading.
And there is none end of the corpses.
And there's none end of the corpses. Look, the Lord telling you, man, he about to lay it down out here. Okay, y'all about to see a score out here that y'all ain't never seen. It's gonna get nasty out here, y'all. It's gonna get real nasty. It's all games aside. This you're gonna see killing and death on a level, on a scale you've never seen before. Right here in America. Okay? It's called Jacob's Trouble. Jeremiah 30:7. Right? We're gonna see people out here do things you never thought they would do. You're gonna see people's grandmas out here cooking their babies. That's gonna happen. People don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. No joke. Go ahead.
Verse 4 says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms.
Because of the multitude of the whoredoms, right? That goes back to that wine we were talking about, right? What wine is America pushing to the rest of the world? That you could be a homo, right? That you could be whatever you want. If you're a child, you can change your gender, right? You don't even have to tell your parents. You can eat ham, you can eat shrimp, you can eat lobster, you can eat whatever you want. If you want to eat a duck today, you can eat it. But our people, we're out here to tell our people, no, that's wrong. The Lord is not like that. And in fact, he'll kill you for it. Go ahead.
And New York just decriminalized adultery, man.
Right.
It's legal now.
It's legal.
Like he wasn't already.
It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mystery of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
That sells nations through her whoredoms. Again, what are they doing over there in the Middle East? They're over there trying to convince. What did Joe Biden send Kamala Harris over there to them African countries? All right, I forget what African country it was. She went over there. She was like, "You guys don't need to pass these laws banning, homosexual people, right?" And look, Kamala Harris went over there to try to convince them, no, you should allow these homosexuals to, to exist. That's that wine that America sells to the rest of the world. The rest of the world is tired of this shit. Tired of it. That's why Donald Trump came back in office so that he can finally finish this bitch off, man. Go ahead.
It says that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Read that last part again, bro.
It says, I will discover thy, this is a lot. It says, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
The Lord is going to reveal you. He's going to show you, he's going to show the rest of the world all those herpes bumps. Okay? That's up under Esau's skirt, man. All right, Esau is a nasty, look, man, look. You see all these beautiful women y'all see on TV? All these beautiful, all that makeup and stuff, man. They go home, boy, and they got all kind of pills in their cabinet. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Pills that she can't go outside during the day, you know what I mean?
It says, and I will show the nations thy nakedness.
I will show the nations thy nakedness, right? Like a day to day, so-called, like the brothers say, Thanksgiving, right? This day is a celebration of your destruction. Don't you understand that? Right?
And a ton. Like, thanks for giving us the land.
A touchdown dance. That's why they got football on all day. It's literally a touchdown dance.
Right.
On Jake.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame.
That's right. We say, listen, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we are exposing this devil through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right.
The Lord is showing everything that's going on, everything that we always wondered is coming out. Everybody's saying Cat Williams, nigga, we ain't been telling him. And nigga, who you think he watching?
Oh shit, he know about Israelites.
Come on, who you think he watching? Who you think Kendrick watching? Huh?
I'm the nigga watching. Shit, they
Half
know.
of Hollywood watches us, man. Look, I remember the brother who played Nat Turner, right? The brother, I think it's Nate Parker, that's his name. He came up to our camp when I was camping with other brothers out in the East Atlanta area. He came up to our camp taking pictures, like he was like we were the stars. They were treating us like we were the stars, bro. Oh man, I ain't never seen this in person. This guy's in movies, makes millions of dollars.
Fascinated by what he sees with y'all.
Right.
The Lord got y'all to
Right. He was like you said, fascinated. Never seen that. Not in person anyway. That means they've been watching. And they're still watching right now. Some of them on the comment board now. Donald Trump watching. Donald Trump damn sure watching.
He flying right now.
He call it the enemy within. Who you think he talking about, man? The prophets of doom?
Yep.
Who you think he talking about? Go ahead, bro.
God, it says, I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile. I will set thee as a gazing stock.
Listen, the Lord has put America out there on the blade, baby. America's on the blade right now, and everybody see the price. Okay? Everybody see the price. Everybody knows what America's for sale. That's why it's called the Horde. All right, that rode the beast, man. This place is all about hoarders, man. They go around the whole world teaching everybody to be just like them. So you could be just like destitute like them. That's why Kamala Harris, she's from California, right? I want to bring California to the rest of the world. I don't know if y'all want that. Go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, and it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste.
America is laid waste. Go ahead, grab this real quick. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
O virgin daughter of Babylon, meaning you have not been touched by an outside entity.
Right.
All right? Esau, you have not been touched yet. You are still a virgin. Your cherry has not been popped.
Hey,
but America will be.
I just want to say, they go back to Trump, say we got the best military, we can't be beat, we know we've been defeated. They be popping shit. They just let you know that Babylon, America's Babylon the Great.
Proud.
It says, "Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne."
And what does that dust represent? Dust represents confusion. When you get, like, remember those old karate movies, right? Whenever they, say, throw that dust in his eye, he be confused and shit. Can't see nothing. Y'all remember them old karate movies?
Yeah.
That's what that dust represents, a confusion. Right now, the Lord making them sit in that dust, and they just like, they don't know what's going on. They can't see, right? And while he's doing that, he's exposing this place to the rest of the world. The rest of the world is like, what the hell is going on in America? What's going on over there? Right?
It says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
That's right. You ain't called to be. America used to have a name that even if you spoke it, it would be fear. I'm literally around the world. America used to have a name where it was fear. Oh, we don't want America coming. No. We don't want them coming over here. Hell no. Like if a white, y'all remember, y'all old enough. Y'all remember that white lady that went missing in Aruba, Natalie Holloway. She's from Alabama, white girl. She went on high school trip for graduation. She ain't come back. Man, they had that whole, Aruba is a small little, they tore that whole island apart trying to find that white girl.
They caught a little Edomite dude.
Yeah, no, of course, they had him the whole time, but that's how Esau,
Right.
If it was a nigga, his ass would have been buried. Yeah, but
It says, verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg,
meaning like you're gonna expose yourself, right? What?
uncover the thigh.
Uncover the thigh. So the Lord is saying, hey, I'm about to show the rest of the world how America gets down.
Lord Jesus.
For real.
Put that thing on.
Right. He's exposing America to the rest of the world. That's why everybody's laughing.
Right.
Everybody is laughing consistently against America. Oh, what the hell?
Right.
I thought y'all military, blah, blah, blah. These people over here stirring, and that's why China getting ready to go into Taiwan. That's why Russia about to get ready to just completely take Ukraine. Okay? And hey, look, and then from there, it is what it is. And then they're going to let them 1948ers go do whatever they're going to do, and then we're going to World War III.
That's another laughing thing about it. Like, how the other nation be laughing. You got Kamala, you got a female trying to run for president, and your military full of a bunch, the alphabet community.
Right.
Like,
It's a
you're
damn
not
joke.
ready. You're not ready for battle.
Goddamn laugh like these niggas. Laugh and stop. What's wrong with America, man?
Right.
This verse 3, it says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered."
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, man. What is that again? The Lord is giving you parables here. He's saying your nakedness is going to be uncovered, meaning you going to walk outside. What do they have a saying called the emperor has no clothes, right? He's thinking he's still in rulership, but everybody sees you ain't got no clothes on, buddy.
Right.
It says, "Thy shame shall be seen."
That shame, right? You walk outside. If we took our clothes right now and walk down the street, people are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on over here?"
Right.
That's what America is right now. Everybody in the rest of the world right now is seeing the nakedness of America and saying, "What the hell is going on over there? Why do they have so many guns?" That's the number one thing they say, right?
It says, "I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man."
That's talking about Yahushua in the second coming. When Yahushua comes back, he's gonna come back and wreck this place. Hold that, go ahead.
All right, it's back in the book of Nahum, chapter 3, in verse 7, it says, "And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?"
Read it again, brother.
It says, "And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee,
Read.
and say, Nineveh is laid waste."
And Nineveh, America, is laid waste. Go ahead.
Says, "Who will bemoan her?"
Nobody's gonna give a damn. All right, because once these missiles are flying, they ain't gonna care, right? The Lord, once they hit that nuke, it's over. Why you think everybody? Look, what I tell y'all a couple weeks ago, I said, go look at Anton Daniels. That dude was about to shit his pants, man, on camera. He was, why is Biden doing that? No, dummy. What you don't understand is the Lord doing that. The Lord has this place. He got America lined up He got you lined up for destruction. You getting ready to get hit, pelted with nuclear missiles. Because look at what you did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look at what state we are in today. Look at the fact that you got us celebrating a so-called holiday that's of our destruction. But you want us to act like, no, well, we're just gonna turn it, we're gonna call it another name. But we're gonna still celebrate the same guys.
Smooth butter that shit up.
Right. But
it says, whence shall I seek comforters for thee?
ain't no comfort for America. Right? That shit sound ugly. Hey, look, ain't no comfort for America, man. All right? And I can't wait till this place is destroyed so that I don't have to hear no more noise like that. All right? And I ain't gotta see no more cyber trucks. Okay? I don't want to see that shit no more, man. Right? Good. Right, damn shoebox on wheels, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8, it says, art thou better than Populus? No. That was that was situate among the rivers that had waters round about it.
Let's talk about America. Go ahead.
Whose rampart was the sea.
Go ahead.
And her wall was from the sea.
Who you think that's talking about? Yeah, Habakkuk is telling you, that's Nahum, right? Yeah, that's Nahum. Nahum telling you, look, what is America surrounded by? Water, right? Go ahead.
Says Ethiopia and Egypt were her strength, and it was infinite.
Infinite, right? What's their strength? They're military, right? You got some more than that?
It says Put and Lubim were thy helpers.
Oh, you want to go back down to 6? Yeah. It's Isaiah 47:6. Okay. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine. So I can read it back. Read it again. Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance.
The Lord was pissed off. Look, the so-called white man thinks that he brought us down. No. Even the story of the so-called Native Americans going down. No. That was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah.
Right.
The Lord was with that. Okay? He wanted to whip our people into shape. Right? It was not because Esau was some great smart mother. No, dude. Nah, dude, you was just the dude, the guy that's in the position to do this job right here. That's all. Now you're done. Now you're gonna get fired, okay?
And like he said inside the book of Baruch, he said, I sent them to the nation not for destruction, but push them to anger.
That's right. That's right.
But in the end, everything will go back smooth for us.
That's right. We were put in slavery on these ships. We were put in slavery for our correction, right? I remember I was watching WAC 100 just a day ago. He said something similar. That lets me know he watched the Israelites too. But he said something similar. Like he was like, look, slavery, basically, we needed that for us to be who we are today. And people are getting all mad. They're like, oh, what the hell? What are you talking about? No, you don't understand because your brain is small, right? You need to understand that we needed this so we could get right, so they could get back to our Lord, so that he can accept our message and not put us in slavery again.
Right.
You want to go through this shit again? I don't want to go through this no more. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance.
The Lord is just telling the so-called white man that it was not you that brought my people down. It was me. Go ahead.
Right.
And given them into thy hand.
He gave us into your hands, Esau. You did not outsmart us. You were given to you. That's why we're in this captivity, right? But it was for a time period. It's not forever though. Go ahead.
It says, thou didst show them no mercy.
You didn't show us no mercy. You didn't show our grandparents no mercy. When we was on the plantation, our grandparents still had a quota. And if they did not do that quota, you know what happens.
But he said now that fear count, he would show no favor to the old and young.
Right.
Counsel of fairness.
Right.
I think my grandma, I think she was in the field at like 9. I think she was at the field like at 9 years old. And next door to their house, big ass cotton field.
Her home goddamn
I literally did a camp out in North Carolina, eastern North Carolina. Literally was gigantic cotton field right behind me. You know, gigantic cotton field.
Yeah.
Our people used to be in them fields, man. Day up, sun up to sundown, man. And if you didn't get that quota, no matter how old you were, right, your ass would be the meal of the day. Or they call it, Esau calls it soup of the day, right?
Yeah. It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
That's right. So you laid that yoke on our older people, just like you're doing now, right? A lot of our elderly are working at Walmart as greeters, man, in their 70s and 80s, man.
Checking for receipts and shit.
Checking for receipts, man. Like they gonna catch the nigga. They're not gonna catch him. The hell? Go ahead.
It says, verse 7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
You said you was gonna be a lady forever, meaning that you gonna be in power forever. Go ahead.
It says, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
You didn't even consider that the fact that what you did to our people, that you gonna get payback. Go ahead.
Neither didst remember the latter end of it.
You didn't consider that what you're doing at that time, right, was going to come back to you tenfold. The so-called white man has a real misunderstanding of the situation he finds himself in. You're not what you think you are, guy. You are a base man. You're not as powerful as you think you are. Yes, you do have power now, but that power is going to be snatched away very quick. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47 verse 8. Therefore hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly. Isaiah 47 verse 8. Therefore hear now this, those that are given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly.
No, you're giving it to pleasure, meaning you're living in your nice high rises, right? You're jogging around and you're having a nice time. You're listening to your nice AirPods or your AirPods, right? You're enjoying your nice steak dinner, okay? All right, you're buying your nice expensive gear or whatever the hell you're getting, right?
It says, thou shalt not sit as a widow.
That's what the so-called white man thinks. He's not going to ever be a widow. You know what a widow is? A widow is somebody that lost their husband, right? He died, right? Esau thinks he's going to live forever. We're telling you, no, you're not going to live forever. You're not going to be in power forever. And you know what he tries to do? What he tries to do is he tries to fear-monger you. He'll say, well, listen, if we're not in power anymore, the world's going to just shut down. The earth is going to just fall apart. If we're not in power, that's gaslighting. No, actually, we're going to run this earth very well without you.
But you do got people that believe that, though.
People truly believe that.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake, that's what I'm saying. Jake, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans truly believe that if the so-called white man comes out of power, we're doomed. No, bro. We ain't gonna have this shit no more. All this concrete that's coming up.
First in the nation that cannot say.
Right. Esau going in the chain game, man, for 1,000 years, man. Go ahead.
It says, Isaiah 47 verse 9. But these two, matter of fact, I'm keep on verse 8. Start from the top. Therefore now hear this, those that are given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly, that slayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
But sayest in thy heart, I am, but no one else beside me. You know what that is? That's the mindset of him thinking that he's a god. Get 2 Thessalonians 2. You know what I mean?
It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Verse 9.
Bro, don't want to speed over that. Read that again.
I shall not sit as a widow.
I shall not sit as a widow, read.
Neither shall I know the loss of children.
Neither shall I know the loss of children. That is a proud spirit, man. That's somebody telling the Lord, no. I'm good. I don't need you. You feel me? Listen, you can't shut me down. I'm the one that shut you down. Right? Go ahead. You can imagine telling that to the creator who created your ass?
That's what the Moravians was talking about. He was like, we get to the point with our technology that we ain't gonna need the Lord no more.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said that they're not gonna have to worry about a flood, right? They're not gonna have to worry about a flood because we have the technology.
Yeah.
Like the Lord can't shut that shit down in seconds.
Right. So they be down today.
That's the pride of the devil. That's why the brother brought out Obadiah 1. Because this devil truly believes that he will never come out of power. And if he, in his mind, he rationalizes it as, if I do come out of power, these people are so destitute that this place will fall apart. This earth will go back into plunge darkness. That's why he says that during the 1,000 years that we were in charge, they call it the Byzantine Empire. During the Byzantine Empire, which that's a fucking, hey, Byzantine means backwards, right? So this devil already talking, and he said during 1,000 years, we didn't have no technological achievements. Can you believe that? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are in power, but we got no technological advancement. Huh?
Right. Niggas, they're saying some shit.
That's a scientist with his, anyway. Go ahead. We're gonna wrap it.
Isaiah 47 verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude. The perfection. And that multitude is talking about the elect, right? That perfection is going to be perfected in these nuclear weapons when the Lord drops them on your head, Esau. Go ahead. It says, in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
And your enchantments and in sorceries. So that's why the Lord says, stand with thine enchantments. All right, no. You believe in Saint Nicholas, huh? you believe in that? Okay, well, you believe in the Easter Bunny, huh? Well, stand on that. Right. Okay, that's your sorcery. That's your God. Okay, go ahead. You believe in Jesus, right? Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me.
None seeth me. He said, nah, man, I trust in my wickedness, man. Ain't nobody watching me.
Right.
The Lord watching you the whole time.
Don't got this far with it. I can be skate this long. I ain't nobody speak what the fuck.
He's sick with it, man.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee, read.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Read it again, brother.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
I am, and none else beside me. I can't be taken down. I got the greatest military on God's earth, right? Hey, Drake was saying the same thing, y'all, until Kendrick gave him a reminder. Okay, he dropped that name. The Lord is about to literally tell Esau, you ain't like us for real. You about to go down. Hey, listen, this really, when you look at it like that, it is a worldwide beef. It's a battle right now between Esau and Jacob. Yeah. Right?
Two main characters of the story.
The two main characters of the story.
Everybody else just extras in the movie.
That's right. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the top person in this story. You're the protagonist in this story. The antagonist is the so-called white man. That's why everybody's so involved in the politics of America. That's why. You want to know why everybody's all... I was watching this Canadian earlier, and he was like, man, I grew up American. Pretty much he did. Canada is probably the 51st state. That's it. They grew up just the same way, but they got a different title.
Verse 11. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it out.
You ain't gonna be able to escape this destruction. Go ahead.
And desolation shall come upon thee.
And desolation shall come upon thee. Read.
Suddenly.
Very quickly. Go ahead.
Which thou shalt not know.
You ain't gonna see it coming. You ain't gonna see it coming, Esau. That shit gonna catch you off guard, buddy. Just like Donald Trump. Right? I was so happy when I was like, oh yeah, this is it. This has gotta be it, bro. World War III about to pop off. The chip, that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on that chip. You know what I'm saying? So that when they push that chip, then we're like, oh yeah, we're done now. It's over. We going home. Yeah, we going home now. Yeah, we going home. You know what I'm saying? We in the home strip. I think it's go ahead,
Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. He said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should come, except there should be a falling away first.
We needed to lose the identity. That's why what WAC 100 said was correct. That's a part of the prophecy. We had to fall apart, fall away from who we are. We had to start calling ourselves niggas, Negroes, blacks, African Americans, Latinos, okay, Native Americans. We had to fall away from who we are as the Hebrew Israelites, so that prophecy could come to pass. Go ahead.
It say, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. And what man of sin is being revealed right now, y'all? Come on now. Go ahead.
It say the son of perdition.
The son of perdition, right? He's a death rider, man. Esau, that's why the Lord called this place the valley of the shadow of death, man. Everywhere you go is death everywhere, man. Yep. The food you eat is death.
What it say, death and hell follow him.
Right. The food you eat is death. The air you breathe is death. The water you drink is death. The women you sleep with is death. Right?
What's the precept when he say you should eat the foul food?
Right.
Ezekiel,
Amos 5.
Yep, this one too, yep.
Right? Go ahead.
Keep reading. Okay. Yep. It say, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God.
Hey, what does that go back to? That goes back to the scripture this brother was reading in Isaiah 47 and 8. He said, I'm not gonna be a widow.
Right.
I'm not gonna know the loss of children.
Right.
Because I'm going to win my battles, although you ain't won a fucking war since Vietnam.
Right.
You ain't even win that. You didn't even win that. Right? The last major war that America truly won was in the Korean War. That was in the 1950s. That's the last time America had a stronghold on the rest of the world. After that, he started falling down. Go ahead.
It say, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Read again.
Run it back. He said, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, call himself Yahweh.
And that goes back to Job 9 and 24, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, the faces of the judges he will cover, right? So he's calling himself the top leadership on the earth, but he does not want the responsibility of the leadership of the earth. Doesn't that sound like a woman? Right? Doesn't that sound like a woman where she wants the power, right? She wants to be in charge, but she don't want any of the repercussions that comes with that. That's Esau. Go ahead.
And it say, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Sitting in the temple. Ain't them folks over there in the 1948 haters over there in Atlanta, Israel? Ain't they, that's our temple.
When they Roman Catholic Church.
Right. They're in our temple right now calling themselves the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's a goddamn lie. Go ahead.
It said, remember ye, it say not that when I saw, it said, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
That's right. We're brought into remembrance right now of who we are and who they are. Go ahead.
It said, and now ye know what withhold that he might be revealed in his time.
He's being revealed at this time, guys. He's being revealed right now. And everybody's trying to no, the Arabs, no, you know. Go ahead.
All right. It say, verse 7. It say, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
That's right. The mystery of iniquity is you being revealed. Go ahead.
It say, only he who now, it say, will let until he be taken out of the way.
That's Yahweh. Yahweh, when you go to Daniel 4:17, the Lord says he ruleth in the kingdom of men. So he's the one that lets you be in power. That's why I referenced WAC 100, because he was correct. He a little bugged out, but he was correct. We did need that slavery. We needed to fall away from who we were so that you could be revealed, Esau. So that everybody in the rest of the world can all see you for what you truly are. The goddamn devil, man. I think we're going to hold it on, man.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah, you. Oh, like I said, drop. It's like Amos, just bring up the last point. The Lord don't condone, Thanksgiving. It's Amos 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Right, so while gathering around that table, praising the Lord for all of us getting together, the Lord He ain't smelling it. Is the point. Yeah, that was really that on that.
Alright. Hosea 2:11, it said, I will also cause all her mirth to cease. They're talking about the Israelites. But hey, we can also use it for today too. Jake participate in the wicked feast pagan holidays. But it said, I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moon, and her Sabbath, and all her solemn feast, right? Because y'all take on the ways of Esau Edom according to the day. Even though the Lord talking about back then what they had going on. But that's just the point on that. So right, man, we're gonna close out, give our honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors and blessings to the elder, the apostle of Great Millstone. With that, say shalom and hope that will edify.
Shalom.